Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Tonight's another Netflix original. Can't find anything else. Ibiza? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Some girl gets sent to Spain for an important work meeting and she takes her best friends. That girl is Gillian Jacobs. I think she's an up-and-coming actress. I'm not exactly sure. Vanessa Bayer and Phoebe Robinson. Don't know? I don't know. I'm running out of stuff. Nobody's making requests. So I'm going to watch this and see if it's any good. It's a Netflix original, so stick around. I'll let you know how it's going. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Ibiza. Sorry, no check-ins tonight. I mean, the synopsis was pretty accurate. There was no very interesting points that I thought, oh, I should stop and tell everybody this. So this girl, who has a pretty good job in New York, is some kind of PR person, gets the opportunity from her boss to go to Spain to meet with a very important client and win them over so that they get their business. Now the boss isn't the greatest boss in the world, you know, but she's given her this opportunity. So she goes over and she takes her two friends with her. You know, they pay for they all to stay in the same room kind of thing. And they decide to party and do drugs and go to clubs and things like that and have a good time. And she meets a DJ. And, you know, some funny parts here and there. And meeting the DJ, she misses out on seeing him after the club closes or whatever. And that's too bad. But then find out he's playing in Ibiza, which is a flight away from Spain. Sorry, not very good at the geography of this, but evidently they have to fly over there to meet him. So she's on a business trip. She decides she's going to go ahead and fly over there and try and find him and, you know, so that they could fall in love and live happily ever after. I know there's other movies like this. It's the kind of movie where they meet each other at the beginning of the movie, you know, maybe at spring break or at a concert, and then the whole rest of the movie is them trying to find each other again. You know, I couldn't think of a name of one of these. I've seen it multiple times. The only one I thought was 100 Girls, I think was one where they meet in an elevator and then they try and find each other again. I think that was the same movie, but I'm sure. Maybe you know of it. If you do, put it in the comments, those types of movies. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, it's just another one of those types of movies. And so that's what it is. And, you know, do they find each other? Do they fall in love? Do they live happily ever after? And all the little comedic events that happen as they tour Spain and Ibiza in order to make this happen. Nothing really laugh out loud there, you know. It's just sex, drugs, and EDM, not rock and roll, you know, because he's a DJ. But I just made that up on the spot. Thank you. But anyway, so that's what I was trying to think. This is really what that movie's about. But then, you know, it comes back and it's not a spoiler alert, but you know, she kind of like blows everything. They're just partying the whole time, and you know, the spoiler won't be about whether they get together or not, because that's really what you really care about. Who cares about her job? But I'm gonna explain to you what happens with her job. So if you don't want to know, then turn me off. But you know, so because she blows everything off, go to Ibiza to party, and then she misses the meeting, and then she gets caught by her boss, and her boss fires her. Of course, because she sent her all the way over to Spain to do a very important thing for her clients, and you know, she didn't. She failed. She didn't do anything. She just partied the whole time. And then she comes back and she gets fired by her boss, and then it's like, you know, she starts her own business and she's going to be successful. That bothered me. I get it. I guess I shouldn't care that much about that aspect of the movie, but it's like, come on. I mean, it's better like when they quit or they get fired and the boss is, you know, really terrible. Now, don't get me wrong. She wasn't the best boss in the world, but she gave her this opportunity and she blew a thing for the company. Anyway, I'll get off my high horse. I'll get off my stool or whatever it is, and I apologize for that little thing. But again, not the greatest. It wasn't terrible like some other movies that we've watched together. I'm talking 5, maybe 6 on this one. You know, other than it, not really. You know, it was okay. Not a lot of funny movements, but I don't know. You've heard everything I've had to say. I don't need to ramble on. I'm going to go 5 or 6 on this one. 5.5. And that's it. So, let me know what you think. If you've seen it, I'd love to hear your comments. Hit the like button, all that kind of stuff. And if you think of another movie like I was mentioning before, please let me know so I can put my mind at ease. I tried to Google it, but how do you Google that? Alright, that's it. Kimmel's Irish Pub. Thanks for tuning in.